Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. The Carroll Distance Med team joining me here at the Carroll Co-Ed meet, and joining me first from the team is Brenna Goins. Brenna, what a great race you guys had here today. Talk to me about your leg of the race. What were some of the strong points?
I ran on my toes, which I've been working on, and I had a good start, and yeah.
I was going to say, talk to me about coming off the blocks. How do you feel you came off the blocks today?
I think it was okay. It could be better though next time.
First 400 of the race, last 100 of the race, first 100. What part went better for you?
The first part, because I got more tired towards the end.
There you go. Who were some of the girls you were kind of keeping up with? I know there was like a cluster of 4 of you, so what was kind of the thought process with staying up with them?
I just didn't want to get behind after I was already up more.
Absolutely. Brenna, what else did you have going on today?
The 4x1 and the sprint med.
Perfect. Well, hey, I tell you what, congrats on the finish. Really good finish for the girls today. And we'll move over to Kennedy Thein. Kennedy, again, congrats on such a great race. Second place in the distance med. How does it feel?
It feels great.
Talk to me about your part of the race, the second 200. You get the baton from Brenna. How was the handoff?
I thought it went well. I was just trying to get out fast and keep my pace because sometimes I slow down once I hit that 100. So, yeah.
Talk to me about your pace today. Where do you think it kind of ranked amongst the best here of the season?
Yeah, I felt like I started out pretty well. On the curve was my strong part, I feel like. And then I tried just to keep it up on the straightaway.
Talk to me just about, the curve. Obviously, it's one curve of the 2. How do you think you got the curve, and who are you kind of matching up with in that last 50 of the race?
I was just trying to catch up with SEC. I passed ESAC, and I don't know who else I passed, but I was trying to catch SEC, but they were pretty far ahead.
Talk to me about the handoff over to Avery. How do you think it went?
I think it went really solid. I got it to her perfect.
There you go. Kennedy, what else do you have going on here today?
I ran the sprint med, and then I just have the 4x1 left.
Perfect. Well, hey, good luck in that 4x1, and congrats on this distance med race.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We move over to Avery Burke. Avery, talk to me about your leg of the race. You had the 400, obviously, one of the longer parts of the race. Who you were trying to keep up with during the race?
Well, it started out with SEC in the front, so I just wanted to keep a good pace, stay along with them. And then when I got down to the start of the second curve, Dennison came in behind me, so I decided just to try and stick with her on the curve. And the curve's my second one is my weakest point, so I just thought it was a good push for me. And then I just tried to stay with her, which I think I did a pretty good job on the last 100 of the race with that.
Absolutely. Talk to me just about, because you guys were with Ballard, you guys were at SEC, you talked about Dennison. Was that kind of motivating you to stay with Dennison, or were you trying to catch up to that SEC girl?
In the beginning, I was trying to get it to SEC because I didn't really know who was behind me and how far ahead of them I was. So I just wanted to get out fast and get a good pace up and try to eliminate how far in front of them they were. And then I just tried to push and stay with everyone. And I think that was a great motivation for me because I usually slow down. So I think having someone there next to me really pushed me.
Talk about the last 200 of the race. How do you feel it went for you?
I think it was the best I've run that one so far, just because the people were there. I thought that really helped me go through it. And then the last 100, it was great to have people yelling at me to push, so that made me go even faster and push even harder.
Talk about the handoff over to Marie. How do you think it went?
I think it went really good. I wanted to get out to the second lane so she could get a good lead on him, and I think that was really a really good idea, and it helped her get out good too.
There we go. And then Avery, what else were you involved in here today?
I'm doing the 4x1 later.
There we go. Well, hey, congrats on this race, and good luck later on here today.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely. And then Marie Dea running the 800 leg of the race, the farthest part of the race. Talk to me about just how it went for you.
It went pretty good. The first lap, I think I went out really fast, which kind of gave me a good starting pace. I think I got my pace really good in the first lap. Then second lap was really when I started to kick and start pushing myself to the end. So yeah, I think it overall went pretty good.
You started to get some very good separation with yourself and Dennison, and then you started to really catch up with the girl from SEC. Talk to me just what was kind of motivating you to get up to that point.
Yeah, so I saw the girl in front of me, and I just focused on closing the gap, trying to get as close to passing her as I could. I think during the third 200 I got to pass her, and that was really just my goal, and I was happy with how it went.
And then I thought you finished extremely well against Ballard. I mean, man, what a battle in that last 100. Talk to me about that, because You started getting up to her. She started to take the lead. It was back and forth. What was that last 100 like?
It was pretty crazy. I just kind of was trying to keep my form, keep my focus, and just focus on getting to the finish no matter what. And yeah, so I could tell she was kind of catching up with me at the last 200, and that was when I really just decided to start kicking and going as hard as I could. So
Absolutely. So talk to me just about this distance med team. What's sort of the goal for this team that you got for this year?
I think so far we're off to a really good start. I think if we keep pushing ourselves and just trying to get better, we could have a good chance of going to state or just accomplishing some good things this season. So yeah.
One last thing for you. What else were you involved in here today?
Open 8 is all I got.
There we go. Awesome. Well, hey, congrats again on this race. We'll talk to you hopefully down the road.
Thank you so much.